I'm Chris Saunders. The Bahamian National Anthem will be heard for a second time at the stadium at the World Junior Track and Field Championships, thanks to Anthony Strawn. Strawn pulls off the sprint double win with the 200 today. Her time, 22.53 seconds. If you remember, she won the 100 2 days ago in Barcelona, Spain. The Bahamas with another medal today. Ryan Ingram wins the bronze in the high jump, clearing 2.24 meters. All of the medalists actually cleared that height, but Ryan had more knockdowns than the silver and gold medal winners. Also today, our 4x1 women's team of Devon Charlton, Rashan Brown, Carmisha Cox, and Anthony Strawn did not finish in the heat, and so they do not advance to the final. Our men's 4x1 team, though, of Anthony Farrington, Blake Bartlett, Shane Jones, and Stephen Dirty Newbold were automatic qualifiers in the 4x1. Now the Bahamas will run out of lane 7 in the final, set to close out tomorrow night's session. Now in the triple jump, we had some pretty good and not so good news there. Lothario Colley-Mins had the second best jump in qualifying. In fact, he stopped jumping after his second jump. That's where he got past the automatic qualifying mark. His twin, Lathon, though, did not qualify. He's been bothered with a hamstring issue throughout the second half of the season, so he did not advance. Also, Devin Cartwright did not advance in the women's 400 hurdles either. The men's 4x4 team will be the only qualifying competition tomorrow in Barcelona. American NFL player Chris Canty was in town to conduct a special clinic. He also got a special visit. Our Altavis Munnings on the Sports Beat tells us more.
Excited but nervous, Chris Canty and members of his family and foundation, as well as officials of the United Methodist Conference of the United States, paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister Perry Christie at the office of the Prime Minister in Cable Beach earlier this week. The group was here to hold a football camp and vacation Bible school.
Sit down and watch the game and say, well, I see he's the quarterback. Okay, so that's my team for the day, you know. And I get my fun out of going to them every weekend. Said Miami has lost the game.
Exactly. Football is traditionally a man's game, and Prime Minister Christie kept the mood jovial by talking football with the NFL players. He told the group about the benefits we've enjoyed from our close proximity to the United States, our superb tourism industry, and why the Bahamas plans to promote sports tourism worldwide.
Someone like yourself coming here and tasting of the delights of our country and being exposed to what is good about our country, our people, you'll get on your talk shows and you'll say, man, I've been down to the islands. And they say, which islands? Say, Nassau, the Bahamas. And it's a hell of a place. Now you're Christians, right? So you can't say hell of a place.
It seems as though Chris Canty will return to the Bahamas since he enjoyed the warmth and hospitality of our people, particularly the youth.
We look forward to cultivating that camp and developing that camp into something special for not only the people in this country, but for the world to see. Working with young people, inspiring others to work with young people, encourage them to move toward a positive direction. And so we thank you for the opportunity to be able to do that, and we look forward to developing that camp and to getting corporations involved and getting other individuals in the sports world in the United States of America involved in participating in helping the youth move toward a positive direction for their lives.
Viewing Canty's visit as symbolic and historic, the Prime Minister revealed other NFL players with Bahamian heritage like Chad Ochocinco and DeBrickashaw Ferguson. Mr. Christie encouraged Canty to make the Bahamas his second home.
Why come here, enjoy yourself, and not come and put some of that money in the ground here and get yourself a home so you could come and, you know, off season, I'm going home. That's what you say.
When the meeting ended, Mr. Christie and Canty shared authentic parting gifts. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Altavis Munnings.
Now, Canty actually tweeted on his Twitter account that he was a little nervous at meeting the Prime Minister, understandably so. Now, we got 14 days to go to the start of the London Olympics, and Chef de Mission Roy Colbrook is scheduled to leave on Sunday, and he's excited.
As chef, you know, my main duty is to ensure that every aspect of the team is taken care of prior to the team even being there. And so I leave on Sunday to ensure that the training camp, all the logistics and everything else is all taken care of as was negotiated and everything else. And so when Team Bahamas arrive to the training camp, they will have all their needs that are met.
Also, for the athletes, they'll start arriving in London on July 18th for training camp. Still some questions about the health of some of our athletes who did not compete at the Nationals but were actually named to the team.
I don't think there were injuries to the extent whereas they couldn't compete. And so That's why it is mandatory that every athlete comes to the training camp in order for those individuals to be cleared by our Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Ricky Davis.
Some breaking news to tell you: Trevor Mackey and Avod Munker have both been named to the Olympic team. Trevor Mackey actually qualified at the NACAC Championships in the 200. He will be a part of the team. Also, Avod Munker has been named to the team to be a part of that 4x4 pool. When Team Bahamas and its supporters are in London, though, they can expect some good home cooking. We mean crab and rice to start things off, thanks to a partnership between the Bahamas Olympic Committee and the Atlantis Resort. Charles Fisher has that sweet story.
To make sure our athletes and supporters feel right at home in London, England, the Bahamas Olympic Committee has gone overboard.
We've worked closely with the Bahamas High Commission in London, and they have given us a house, and we're going to redecorate the house and call it Bahama House during the Olympic Games. It will be DAB and our colors. We will have Bahamian music, Bahamian food, and what it is a gathering points for our athletes to go on their downtime. Visitors, Bahamian who's over there to watch the game, they can come there and enjoy themselves and sit back and relax.
And thanks to the Atlantis Resort, the Bahamas contingent will have their own cook, executive sous chef Hannah.
We went over a couple of things what Mr. would like to do, but for sure for the athletes, we'll have to make sure that whatever we prepare is suitable for their diets, their training, whatever. I can go as Bahamian as you want to. I can go as light, as healthy as you want to. So the main thing is for me is knowing what they would like to have, what I can do, and just take it from there. I'll be accompanying the Bahamas Olympic Committee to London this year to do whatever I can to assist and make the athletes more comfortable, like Mr. Miller mentioned. I'm totally in their hands. They're totally in my hands. So whatever I'm capable and able to do, very willing and eager to participate.
Humans will get help in preparing the meals from Bahamians living in London and those associated with Team Bahamas. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
All right, Fisher, thanks a lot. The Peace on the Street basketball tournament is in full swing this week. Now, besides the championship, tonight could be one of the more exciting nights. It's the pastors versus the politicians. You'll see it right here live on ZNS TV 13, so make sure to check that out. That'll do it for sports, though. I'm Chris Saunders. Your final look at weather is still to come.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center, providing quality imaging and radiology since 1985.
Hi, welcome to KFC. How may I help you today?
I'm starving. Can I get the new...
Double down with 2 thick chicken fillets, 2 sliced cheese, 2 of bacon, the Colonel's